Hi there, Monica Wallace coming at you on another beautiful sunny day today. I want to talk to you a little bit more about endometriosis. Yesterday we spoke about the month of March being Endometriosis Awareness Month, and I want to talk to you about this horrible disease that's affecting 1 in 10 women. About 176 million women worldwide are being affected by this disease right now. It's pretty horrible and painful, debilitating disease, and we need to find a cure for it. So I want you to help me spread the awareness about this disease. I want you to like and share my posts. I want you to like and share my videos, and I want you to go to my page and hit like on that as well, so you can get as much info about this disease as possible. So let's get right to it. Endometriosis, they think it could be an autoimmune disease. They're not really sure, and to be honest, they're not really sure about a lot about it. They don't have an awful lot of answers, even though they've been doing research for decades and decades. They're just not sure because it's a pretty complicated disease, and they just haven't found out what is causing it, why it continues, or how to fix it. They haven't found out quite yet, but hopefully they will soon. I do have endometriosis myself. I have dealt with this pain, this debilitating disease for 21 years now, actually more than that, but I was diagnosed 21 years ago. Diagnosis for endometriosis is only done through laparoscopy, which is a surgery that goes in through the belly button. They look at the adhesions inside the abdominal cavity. They take a biopsy and send it to the lab, and the only way that they can confirm that it's endometriosis is that way. So what they do is when they go in through the laparoscopy, they take a piece of the adhesions that are on the organs in the abdominal cavity, which is what happens during endometriosis. The endometrium, which is inside of the uterus, actually is found, well, actually tissue that is similar to the endometrium from inside of the uterus is found outside of the uterus in the abdominal cavity on different organs such as the stomach, spleen, liver, bladder, colon, and so forth. So they find out through the laparoscopy that it's endometriosis, and they make the diagnosis at that time. So the problem with that is that a lot of women are not being diagnosed for decades. So for example, I started having pain when I was about 12 years old, when I started my period, and I wasn't diagnosed until I was 19. I went to the doctor plenty of times, and I told them that I was in pain. I went to the ER at least 5 times, even one ambulance ride, and they saw how much pain I was in, but they couldn't figure out what was wrong. They couldn't figure out why I was having this pain. They did ultrasounds, they did tests, they did scans, they did all kinds of things. And they didn't know it was endometriosis. In fact, they never even once mentioned it. The only reason why I was thinking endometriosis is because I went to the library and I looked at my symptoms, and there was information about that. This was before Google. So I'm showing my age here. Anyway, so that's why so many women are having such a hard time being diagnosed. There is a medication, there's actually a couple of medications now out there that can help balance hormones and help women to deal with the pain a little bit better, but it's not a cure. As soon as you get off the medication, the endometriosis comes right back, and it's actually even still there. It's just being kept at bay during the time that they're on the medication. So anyway, we need to find a cure for this disease. We need to get the awareness out there. We need more doctors to be educated about the disease, so they're not telling women that it's all in their head and they need to see a psychiatrist. Yes, it has been said. Yes, I'm in contact with a lot of women who have endometriosis, and you'd be really surprised at how many women actually did hear that from their doctors. That's why it's taking so long to be diagnosed. Doctors aren't even really fully aware of the disease as well. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about endometriosis tomorrow. Watch for another video and watch for some information about it. Please don't forget to like and share this video. Go ahead and go to my page, Women's Health Matters, and like the page, where you'll get an awful lot of information about endometriosis and other women's health matters there as well. Take care. Have a good night.